Why the hell it get you started? Got me started. Why did they get me pissed off? Now I'm about to go NFL and kick this off. You really thought that I was this off? To let anyone in my domain, they need to be taught a serious lesson. Unless you strong as Zeus, there just ain't no use to go up against a madman. You can't win, G. I put you on ice like Richard Kuklinski, so stay away from shadows. When it gets dark, you make one bad move, they won't find your corpse, and the feds won't know where I drop you.
What it do, ladies and gentlemen? What it do? What it do? What it do? This is your boy Big Major. Welcome to another edition of Major Level Entertainment. I'm your host and owner of this channel, your boy Big and Major. Please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you are new to Major Level Entertainment. I do shows just about every week. I try to get in 2 or 3 shows per week. If I can't do that, then I will definitely pick up a show, but I'm gonna start doing more shows. For you guys just listening enjoyment, I'm gonna start doing more pull-up shows as well. But shout out to everybody who supports the channel. Like I said, if you're new to this channel, please like, share, subscribe to Major Level Entertainment. Right the hell, nah. You understand what I'm talking about? So as we know, we got a trade, ladies and gentlemen. The Lakers, our Lakers, my Lakers, your Lakers, have finally made a damn trade, and the person that they traded is the person we've been wanting them to get rid of, and that is Gabe, the motherfucking Cardio Vincent. Gabe Cardio Vincent, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm glad that we got up off of him. And the guy that we got back, y'all know him well-known sniper, and Luke Kennard. Now, everybody was saying, well, Luka needs a shooter. He needs a shooter. Hey, Luke Kennard is one of the best three-point shooters in the game today and in the history, period. He's one of the best three-point shooters in the game today and in history, period, ladies and gentlemen. And I promise you, he won't just be given cardio minutes. You bring him in, he's going to be a sniper. Now, our only hope is, what do we always hope when somebody comes to the Lakers? That they can continue to play the way that we expect them to play. He's a shooter, right? Now, what have most shooters done when they come over here? Forget how to shoot. That's the main concern. But ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you first that I don't think that that's going to be a problem. I don't think he's going to have a hard time shooting over here in Los Angeles, California. You understand what I'm talking about? I think that this is going to be his best chance, his best time in his career to put up some numbers that he has yet to put up. So I have high hopes for Luke Kennard, and I truly believe in him and his game playing ability, his shooting ability. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the only thing we need now, not a shooter. His defense is, it's much to be desired. I mean, he's a better defender than, let's say, Dalton Connect. But now that we got a shooter, now we need another center, possibly one that's better than Jackson Hayes, and a 3-and-D guy. That's it. And another thing, in other news, Giannis holding off and staying with Milwaukee. Now we know he's staying with Milwaukee. I know a lot of people were saying, he's going to Minnesota, this and this and that. I never believed that, but I will admit, I'll be lying if I said I wasn't worried, because he was so distraught over there with the Bucks. Anything could have happened at any moment of time. And with all these different people getting traded, I mean, AD getting traded to the damn, oh my God, I can't believe AD got traded, man. So him to the Wizards is just, it just made me be like, hey, man, anybody's up for grabs. Anything can happen. You know what I'm saying? So, but the fact that Giannis is out, of any trades right now for this deadline gave the Lakers even more so a glimmer of hope. Even more so a glimmer of hope, because he's still with Milwaukee. And he can still leave this offseason. I don't think he's going anywhere cold, ladies and gentlemen. I know a lot of people, I mean, there are some Laker fans that secretly don't want him to come here. They want him to go somewhere else. I don't understand that. Me, I'm a Laker fan. I want that motherfucker over here. I've been wanting him over here since 2021, ladies and gentlemen. So I don't get it, but that's just me. Like I said, man, I'm diehard. Some motherfuckers ain't diehard. They put the mask on, but they secretly are fans of certain players of certain teams, but they mask as Laker fans, but they really fans of that player. And since they fans of that, since their favorite players on a certain team, they secretly kind of hang on that team. You know what I'm talking about? So I know a lot of people may have wanted him to go somewhere else because, you know, their favorite player is on said team. Well, nigga, I'm a Laker fan through and through to the bone. And I want Giannis over here. Now, I already got my heart broken early the week when Vucevic left. Y'all know how I feel about Vooch. You know what I'm talking about? And here's the thing about Vooch. Vooch has had an underrated career. People look down upon Vooch. I don't know, because he's European white or whatever the case may be, or he's slow, or he's not a rim protector, whatever the case may be. But in his 2011 class, when he came into the league, do you know that he got more points than Jimmy Butler, more points than Kawhi Leonard, more points than a couple guys that come from that the same draft class? And Vooch is still out here at 35 years old, almost 36, balling his ass off. And he's going to go over there to Boston. They do the same goddamn thing. I wanted that guy here. But since that didn't happen, okay, fine. But the fact that Giannis haven't moved yet, yes, he ain't with the Lakers right now, but the fact that he hasn't been on the move in this trade deadline and nobody didn't just snag him up at the 11th hour gives me further hope that he comes over here when this season is over. And if he don't, next season. But I have a feeling that he's leaving Milwaukee there because Milwaukee ain't going nowhere. And he said, hey, I want to win. I want to be here. I want to win, but I don't want to be fighting for my life. He wants a contender. That's one of his 3 objectives. I want a contending team, and he has every right to say that. He's fucking Giannis. I want a contending team. I want to go somewhere where the sun is. And I want a big market. Ladies and gentlemen, it really don't get too much better than us. I mean, yes, there are a lot of teams that contend, but a lot of people don't have the sun, and a lot of people are not big markets. That's just the bottom line. He ain't going to the Clippers. He ain't going to the Warriors. He ain't going to the Kings. That's all the California teams, ladies and gentlemen. That's it. The only 2 California teams left of notability is Crenshaw High School basketball men's team and the Pasadena handicap squad. That's it. And he ain't going to either one of those guys. It's the Lakers. This offseason, it's the Los Angeles Lakers, ladies and gentlemen. And he wouldn't be wrong for that. And guess what? That would mean I was right with my prediction. Said one day, before 7 years, we going to get Giannis. That's what we do. We get the stars. We get the big guys. The guys that we want, if we're pursuing them. Now, unless they're those type of dudes that's like, I don't want to play for the Lakers. I want to carve out my own niche. You know, niggas that got pride or whatever. I don't want to go to the Lakers because then, I mean, that's a legendary organization and I don't want to make it seem like I just came over there to ride the coattails of Kobe or blah, 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 blah. Hey, look, listen, man, fuck that. You want to go somewhere where your name is going to ring bells. Yes, you're already who you are now. But let's be honest. You come to the Lakers and you win the championship with the Lakers. How much more does that mean than you winning the championship with Milwaukee? Yeah, niggas remember Kareem. When Kareem was in Milwaukee, oh yeah, he got a championship. But you know, Kareem's career was defined on the 5 chips that he got in the Laker uniform over the course of 20 years. Over the course of 15 years, I should say. The 5 chips, not the one. Hell, even if he would have just got 1 chip with the Lakers, that would have been more remembered than his chip with Milwaukee. Most people have forgotten that Kareem even won a championship with Milwaukee. So we came to the Lakers, that was it. And he stayed there until the day he retired, ladies and gentlemen. Giannis can follow the same game plan. He been in the league, what? He been in the league over 10 years, a little bit over 10 years now. He got one chip. He said he wanted to play 6 to 8 more years. 6 years puts him at about 38, about 37, 38 years old. 8 years put him about 38, 39 years old. Ladies and gentlemen, with his physicality, barring any big-time injuries, he can still play well into those years. See, when you're a baller like that, the KDs, the Stephs, the LeBrons, why do you think these dudes are still putting up 20 points a game or such? Giannis could be one of those guys. He take care of himself. He don't have no big-time injury like crack his leg or break his backbone or some shit, like some crazy, freaky shit like that. He can very well still be putting up 20 points, 10 rebounds, 4, 5, 6 assists per night up until he retires at 38 or 39 years old, ladies and gentlemen. And if he got another 6 to 8 years, the time is now if you want to really build a legacy. I believe he's on the way to the Hall of Fame when he retires. But if he want to be a sure shoe-in for the Hall of Fame, hey, come over here now. Don't wait till next year. Don't wait till 2028. Get your ass over here now to a contending team in the West. Build your name up. Build your legacy up even more just by coming here. Just winning one, you're good. But in 6 to 8 years, I believe that Giannis over here with Luka and a timeline compares, kind of around the time of each other. They play, 4 or 5 years together. That's at least 3 chips. That's just me. And it's not outside the realm of possibility for that to happen. So with Giannis standing pat, which I kind of figured he would, he kind of said something to the effect of, I don't even have a pencil, but I'm still drawing all the attention. When he kind of said that I'm a words guy. I read between the lines. When he said that, I said, oh yeah, he ain't going nowhere. Not because he's so beholden to the Bucks, organization. It's because nobody's out there that he wants to go to. There's nobody out there he wants to go to. Giannis could go any fucking where he wants to. If he wanted to be traded by this deadline, believe me, he could have been traded by this deadline. I believe that Luka has talked to him. I believe LeBron has talked to him. Rich Paul wants him in his stable. Who's to say Rich Paul ain't talked to him? Hey, man, stay there. Hold off. Hold off. We're going to bring you over here in the offseason. I'm not saying that that's what happened, but I'm saying who's to say that hasn't happened? Who's to say the Lakers are saying, okay, look, are we going to push for the championship? Or are we going to stand pat this year and then try to push for it all next year? It's a whole bunch of things, a whole bunch of scenarios that could play out. Is LeBron going to stay? And if he does come back, is he going to come back at a lower price? Because there's a lot of people that wants him to go just on the fact that he's making $52 million or whatever the case may be. There's a lot of people that wants him to go just on the fact that they're fucking haters. Whichever reason they want him to go, LeBron is going to be off the books. Even he's going to be off the books if he leave, or he could surprise everybody, including his haters, and say, hey, look, check this out. I want to win the championship because this is my last year. Not this year, but next year. This the 2026-27 season is my last year. I want to do everything in my power to win the championship. And in order for me to do my part, in order for us to win the championship, I'm about to give the haters a bone. And I'm about to help the Lakers organization out. Here's how I'm going to do it. I'll only take half the money, restructure my contract, set up another year contract, and this is my final year. I'm letting y'all know this is my final year. And I say, hey, look, I'm only going to take $25 million. Now you got another 25, 26, 27 million to work with. Is that going to help? I'm just saying. And then he doesn't go anywhere. And then we use Austin Reeves somehow as a piece. Now we got Luka, LeBron, and Giannis. Somehow, some way. I don't know. I'm just saying. Ladies and gentlemen, by him staying with Milwaukee, the sky's is the limit for us when it comes to getting Giannis. I'm telling you, he never wanted to go to Minnesota. What the fuck? Yeah, I know he want to play with Ant Edwards and all that, and it's exhilarating and all that. But Minnesota ain't about to win shit. He wasn't going to go to the Thunder. I heard people saying that. Somebody said the Rockets. No. Somebody said the Warriors. For what? And he ain't staying east. Oh, he going to Miami. No, he ain't. He going to New York. Why? No. He ain't going no. He's going somewhere west of the Mississippi. That's it. Well, what about the Spurs? He ain't going over there with Wemby. That dude wants one place and one place only. L.A. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. And if he don't come over here, I will do a show saying, hey, look, y'all, I wanted the guy over here. I was wrong. I let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry. But goddamn, ladies and gentlemen, until he comes over here, until he comes out and says, he signs another contract with the Bucks and he says, I'm going to stay here for the rest of my career, or I'm going such and such place other than the Lakers, I'm going to die on this hill until somebody prove me wrong. So shout out to Giannis for standing pat. Shout out to the Lakers for getting this deal done. Now, everybody know that Gabe Vincent is somebody that we all wanted off the team. So we're going to get into it real quick. It's going to be a real short show, little bro show coming up. In a couple, about an hour and a half or so. And I want to get ready for that show. You know what I'm talking about? So without further ado, before I continue going, let me go ahead and give a shout out to those who have showed up to Major Level Entertainment. First of all, let me go ahead and give a shout out to boy Nate the Great, 4200. Shout out to Nate the Great. Always showing up. Appreciate you showing some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Nate the Great says, don't forget to hit that damn like button. Hey, y'all heard what he said, man. I don't know what y'all waiting on. Like already. Share. Subscribe to the goddamn channel. What are y'all waiting on? You know what I'm talking about? Christmas? You know what I'm talking about? And there he is, little bro, a DJ, Lakers in 5, ladies and gentlemen, who has a show coming up in about an hour and a half or two. Hey, look, I'm not going to tell y'all to go over there and subscribe because most of y'all that are on my channel have already subscribed over there. But not everybody's a member. Last month, I bought probably near 30 memberships for people for the month of January. Whether we won or lost the game, I bought 30 memberships or close to it. In the month of, maybe even more than that, in the entire month of January, ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy that membership because it is getting ready to expire. Please go become a member on your own. It don't cost much, but you can get perks. Trust and believe me. I've been on Lakers in 5, 2.5 years, and I'm telling you, it's all that. You talk about the best channel in these YouTube streets when it comes to Laker business. Hey, look, there's no other place that I'd rather be. You understand what I'm talking about? Shout out to little bro and DJ. You know what I'm talking about? The real Joe, my damn nephew. You know what I'm talking about? He said salute. Happy that Gabe is gone, big unk. Giannis is on the way. You damn Skippy, nephew. You damn Skippy. We wanted this motherfucker gone so bad. Every game we was like, man, please get this guy out of here. Even when he had some decent games, we was like, hey, man, that's not enough. He got to go. And guess what? We ain't done. Because he ain't the only motherfucker we wanted off the team. Kleber, you next. Don't connect. You're not too far behind him. That's it. We're not. And you know what's crazy? We actually got something back. We got a little bit more back by giving up Gabe Vincent. Not only did we get a better player, leagues better than him, leagues of a greater shooter better than him, but we also saved a little bit of money too. Because Gabe's contract was more than Luke Kennard's contract. I think it was $500,000 more. So we kept money in getting Luke Kennard back, if I'm not mistaken. Not only did we keep money, but we upgraded. Kind of like we did when we got rid of Dorian Finney-Smith and brought in a Jake LaRavia, my damn white nephew from Pasadena, California. That I told everybody about, that nobody believed. Everybody was like, oh, man, he's another Austin Reeves. He's another Dalton Connect. Oh, no. Then you got over here and quickly realize, oh, no. Even if he don't score a point, That motherfucker gonna show impact in other areas. That's what we needed. He's a dog, like a white Vando, hustle plays, never giving up on the play. Okay, I missed the shot. Boom, run on defense back there, not complaining. Get on defense, get on the next assignment. Boom, bam. I told y'all about him, didn't I? I told y'all about Drew Timmy, y'all didn't know. Didn't I? Didn't I? When y'all gonna start listening to me? I know what I'm talking about. I don't need to go study shit. I just look and I see and I observe. I told you nothing gets around me, nothing gets past me. Too good at what I do. Listen, I don't have to do no research. I could look at a motherfucker and be like, oh, okay, I see his game. Bam. Just look at one game. And I don't just do highlights. I look at scouting reports too. People look at highlights. Oh man, he don't look that good in highlights, or he looked amazing in highlights. No. Fuck the highlights. The highlights only tell a part of the story. Let me look at the soul of this person. Let me look at their scouting report. What does the scouts say about his defense? What does the scout say about his hustle ability? What does the scout say about his shooting? What does the scout say about his clutch time play? What does the scout say about that? And then I could combine all that, what the scout said, with what my own two eyes is looking at, with everything else that comes along with that. And then I can make my determination and say, hey, yeah, not only is he a decent player, but will he fit to the team? That's another thing. Because you could be the best player in the world, but don't fit to a team. We've seen that. You can be the best player in the world, but don't fit to a team. Do they fit? We know they're good, but do they fit? Yes, they fit. And ladies and gentlemen, I ain't been wrong yet. And I hope that I'm right again when it comes to when I say Kleber is next. Kleber and Connect or just Kleber or just Connect. One of those motherfuckers or both of those motherfuckers is next. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not finished. We still got glaring issues. Still got a big man problem. We need somebody to come in that's going to be viable, that can back up Aiden. When Aiden get to acting like a punk sissy, we could bring this dog in. Then we still need that 3-and-D, a guy. Now we got a dangerous sniper on our side. Everybody say Luka needs a shooter. Here he is. The best. One of the best. So there he is. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to my damn nephew, Joe. And there he is, Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? A.K.A. Go James, A.K.A. Chris, A.K.A. let me cook this motherfucker right quick. He said, salute, big Cuzzo. You know what I'm talking about? That's the barbecue brisket baron of the bayou. My damn cousin on my mama's side of the motherfucking family, ladies and gentlemen. And Chris, you know what I'm talking about? I can't wait for Chris to get his phone running up so he can get up here and start cooking with Big Cuzzo again. We miss you around this motherfucker, man. This is going on too far. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we get up on Lakers at 5 day in and day out. And we hear all these amazing takes and people cooking just left and right, people throwing brisket and salami and barbecue and sausages and hot links and all kind of stuff around. But we missing one item. That the barbecue baked beans that Chris Cuzzo, he brings to every channel. We missed that. You know what I'm talking about? We need you back up here, man. This is getting ridiculous now. You understand what I'm talking about? And shout out to my damn cousin for always showing up to the damn channel. You know how he does it. He said, just woke up and was like, damn, we made a trade. Holy shit. Yeah, I felt the same way because DJ called me, right? 2:00 in the morning. Boom. Hey, yo, get your ass up, bro. I'm like, hey, what the hell is going on? You know how like when you first, you go to sleep or whatever, you in a deep sleep, right? And then somebody get to just screaming at you, how? And I'm like, oh shit. I jump, I'm a Marine, I'm used to that shit. I jump on like, oh, what the hell? I was in a deep sleep too. I was dreaming about some crazy shit. But I can't say it up here. But I was in a deep sleep. Here comes DJ screaming at me, hey, wake up! That's the first thing he said on the text message. Wake up! All caps, 16 exclamation points after that. Hey, man, get up. Your big ass up, man. Well, what happened, bro? Man, bro, you won't believe it. Well, what happened? Gabe was gone. He didn't even tell me about the trade. He just said, Gabe is gone. Fuck the trade. Gabe is gone. I was like, oh shit. Well, what are we gonna do? You're lying to me. Wait, and then because I got this AED machine, right? Because ever since that, after nigga hit 40, my doctor recommended, my wife, she recommended first, and then my personal doctor, primary doctor, recommended that I keep a defibrillator in the house at all times because, nigga ticker ain't what it used to be. I'm old now, So I be telling y'all, I say, hey, look, when y'all gonna surprise me, man, don't get too excited when you say something to me. Just say it calmly, like, hey, Major, Gabe, this guy traded. Ease me into it. Pause. Yay. But if you screaming at me and you're excited, then I'm excited. Oh, holy shit! Let's call Lewis. And then next thing you know, we got a whole now 35 motherfuckers just talking on Zoom about Gabe being traded. Now, way before I knew who he was traded for, I didn't even give a fuck who he was traded for. You know what I care most about? The fact that he is gone. Ladies and gentlemen, I told y'all, remember I told y'all it was a couple streams ago. I said on Lakers and 5, I said, DJ is gonna call me, text me, email me, come to the house, knock on the door, throw rocks at my window. He's gonna do something. He gonna do something to get my attention. I told y'all, didn't I? Remember I told y'all that? I told you. I said he gonna get my attention. He gonna scream at me, yell at me, heart gonna jump, skip a beat. Because right after that, I put my blood pressure cup on. The wife took the blood pressure. Blood pressure was sky high. It was so high, I had to call Lewis to calm me down because he's the only person in America that could calm me down. You know what I'm saying? So I called Lewis. Hey, Lewis, is it true? Is what true? I said, did they trade Gabe? He said, yeah, they traded Gabe. I thought you knew that. I was like, no, I what the? So then, right as I was talking to Lewis, the DJ hit me up. He said, I said, who, what, where, when, how, why? All the 6 questions of life. And he said, go to the group chat. Went to the group chat and he said, for Luke Kennard. When I saw for Luke Kennard, and I already know about Luke Kennard's game, I fell out my chair. I was sitting in my computer chair, right? My favorite computer chair. I fell out the chair. I was upstairs. Wife was downstairs cooking bacon and eggs. Oh my God, babe, what's wrong? I said, babe, you won't believe it. What happened? She thought I had a heart attack or something. She trying to run up the stairs. Mind you, she gave birth to the baby a couple weeks ago. So I don't want her to be running up the stairs, tripping over stuff. She's still healing, So she gets upstairs. Oh my God! She got her medical equipment and shit. She see me. She caught me laid in between my computer chair, and the little desk upstairs, right? So I was like, oh my God! Breathe hard. She said, okay, breathe. Okay, and she checked my temperature. She said, okay, you're not sweating or anything. Okay, there's not a heart attack. Okay, boom. What the hell is going on? I said, baby, you won't believe it. What happened? I said, Gabe Vincent is gone. She threw a pillow at me, went back downstairs, finished breakfast. Thanks to DJ. Thanks a lot, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to a DJ. You know what I'm talking about? I told y'all he was going to let me know. Because I'll be knowing shit. Hey, look, man, I'm an old man. When I go to sleep, I go to sleep. I'll be out. I don't think about nothing. I'm like, oh, like everybody make trade. Fuck them. And I went to sleep. But I knew that at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, I was going to get that message from DJ. Right? So there it is. So that's what happened. That's how I found out about the Gabe Vincent scenario. So shout out to DJ for that. You know what I'm talking about. And yes, Kezo, I woke up, man, and I was like, what? We made a trade too. I felt the same way, bro. Shout out to Lil Bro. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. All right, I'm back, y'all. Sorry about that. Shout out to Lakers All Day Dope. You know what I'm talking about. He said we need a backup point guard now. Yeah. Well, we still got Kobe Buffkin. We got Nick Smith Jr. You know how we do. You know how he does this. You know what I'm talking about. So, um, I'm not worried about the backup point guard in that situation, whatever the case may be. Uh, the next person we should get is a 3-and-D guy, another 3-and-D guy, and then possibly go for a big. But I think with this, we're even better now. I tell you what, we're better off with Kennard than we were with Gabe Benson. That's for damn sure. So only time will tell. We'll see what happens. You know what I'm talking about? Miami Heat has a fourth round. No, excuse me. Miami Heat has 4 first-round picks. And how many picks do we have? 1 first-round pick. Okay, what does that mean? I know that the Heat have 4 first-round picks. Or if you mean that, or if you're saying that because you think that is going to get Giannis to the Miami Heat, that doesn't mean anything. Because if Giannis is staying, now we all know DJ said it and we all agreed. We weren't expecting him to come over here. DJ even said it. Hey man, if we can't get him now, it's next to impossible unless you gave up Luka or LeBron or somebody like that. It's next to impossible to get Giannis. But if we wait until the off season, that 1 first-round pick that we have will turn into 3 first-round picks that we have. We have a better chance to get him in the offseason than we do now. So, yes, Miami may have 4 first-round picks. But, ladies and gentlemen, guess what? He ain't going to Miami. I'm sorry. He's not. Now, I'm so serious. Hell, even if he don't come to us, I'm willing to bet whatever kind of money anybody want to bet that he's not staying east. I promise you he ain't staying east. I don't give a fuck where he goes, but he's not staying east. I will bet any kind of money. Look at this bet like a blank check. I will bet any kind of money, any number you want to throw out there under $100,000 that he ain't staying east. I'm 1,000% sure, and I'm so fucking serious. Anybody want to bet me that if he don't come to the Lakers, he is not staying east? I bet you. Anybody that want to bet me 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 40, 75,000, 100,000. I got it to cover. It's nothing. That's toilet paper to me. Anybody want to bet me you will be $10,000 to $100,000 richer if you think that motherfucker is staying east. It's easy money if you think I'm bullshitting. But I'm sure that he's leaving. He's going to a contender. And there's so many goddamn contenders over here on the West Coast. So many contenders. Look at how tight the West is right now. Everybody's a goddamn contender from 8 to the 1st seed. Even the bottom feeding teams of motherfuckers, it might be contenders next year. Look at the Jazz. Ain't no telling how good these motherfuckers gonna be next year. They got Jaren Jackson Jr. They got marketing. Man, they got some guys over there. They're going to be way better next year than they are this year. I promise you he ain't staying on the East. Period, point blank. So Miami can have 4 first-round picks, go after Cat or somebody, but they ain't getting Giannis. I promise you they're not getting Giannis. Joe, he said, you think Bron stays major with Luka and Giannis? You know, nephew, I'll put it like this. Maybe it's a dream of mine, but I think that let's say we don't win the chip this year, right? But let's say we make some dangerous noise in the playoffs. I don't think LeBron ends his time in LA. I think that he stays contingent upon whether we win or not. Let's say we do win let's say on the off chance we do win the championship. If we win the championship, understand this. I don't believe LeBron is going anywhere. But I do believe that in order for him to get another one, to possibly go for a repeat, I think he would take a pay cut for a nigga like Giannis to come over here, bro. And that to be the reason he stays. Now, without a championship, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But him staying is contingent upon how we do in the playoffs. I'll say that. And if he knows that Giannis is coming over here, he might fall back and be like, hey, look, check this out, Lakers. I'll take $25 million. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just hoping this happens, nephew. I'm hoping this happens. But could you imagine Giannis, LeBron, and Luka on the same damn team? You got your center, whether it be Aiden or whoever the fuck ever, whoever. You got Giannis and LeBron and Luka. I don't give a fuck what kind of center we get at that point. I don't give a fuck who we get. You know what I'm talking about? Let's say you still got Aiden, right? Aiden, Giannis, power forward. LeBron could play the 3. Austin to be gone more than likely. Put whoever in there to play the 2. Hell, throw Marcus Smart in there to play the 2. And Luka, nigga, that's a championship team. That's a championship team right there. Then we got Kennard on the bench. I don't know. Rui might be gone. Kennard on the bench. You got Nick Smith Jr. You got Laravia. You got, oh my God, the possibilities is endless. But man, I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. But all I know is that just by bringing Kennard over, you just bolstered your bench. Just like that. And let's say Austin Reeves goes down again, right? Let's just say Kennard, that go your shooting guard right there. Better shooter than Austin Reeves. You can argue to say he's maybe a little bit more athletic than Austin Reeves. He's a better free throw shooter than anybody on the team, maybe except Marcus Smart. And he ain't stupid with his shot. Yeah, I think we're in a damn good position, y'all. Whether LeBron come back is contingent upon how we win or if we win, whether he comes back or not. And if he's smart, he'll come back, take less money to get the team better because that bolsters his chances of winning the championship if he's smart. Goat James says, salute, Joel. Salute, salute. And Goat James says, like and share, subscribe. You know what I'm talking about? Darius, my damn nephew, African gamer, says, salute, everyone. And Goat James said, I'm glad as hell that Gabe is gone. Show the rest of them niggas they ain't safe. Yep, you ain't safe. So Kleber right now, he packing right now. I'm telling you right now. Gabe probably hit him up, was like, hey, Kleber, you next, bro. They're coming. They're coming. It did all Kleber heard was the phone go silent. Ooh, Kleber like, oh shit. Let me hurry up and pack. Maybe if I move to another hotel, they won't know where the fuck I'm at. But the Lakers have put trackers in everybody's devices. You know what I'm saying? So Kleber can't run, he can't hide anywhere. You know what I'm talking about? Can't cut your beard off. No, we know it's you, nigga. Get your ass on this plane. You going with Gabe. Or better yet, you're going out the NBA. Luka the whole boy. Luka can't save you, brother. Go James says, salute AG. The Real Joe says, what up, Chris? The Real Joe says, I think they're going to sign and trade Austin to Indy for depth or something. You could be right, nephew. You could be right. I hope he's gone too. That's another motherfucker I want gone. We would get our role players that way. People forget Bronny is under contract till 2027. Big Unc, absolutely. Bronny and Bron are going home. Excuse me. 2K27. If they do, I wouldn't be mad at that. I think I wouldn't be mad at that. LeBron goes home for his coup de grace to finish out his career. I wouldn't be mad at that at all, bro. I really wouldn't. You know what I'm talking about? Go James says, was hearing some gay niggas yesterday saying that Bron is a parasite and people won't come here to play. But he's had the most help in NBA history, according to the same motherfucker. So Bron Debo now. Absolutely. So motherfuckers don't want to come play for Bron, right? Or come play with Bron. But at the same time, motherfuckers say he didn't have everybody. So which is it? Do motherfuckers want to come play with him? Or has he had everybody? Because if motherfuckers don't want to come play with him like they say they don't, then he couldn't possibly had everybody. See, motherfuckers just be throwing bullshit out there, narratives based upon hate. And that's what make them sound dumb. So that's why I'm starting not to listen to these motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? What they say is not valid. Go James says, hopefully Gabe will do good for his new team. Hey, hopefully. You know what I'm talking about? Our Money. What's up? What's up, Our Money? Shout out to Our Money. Go James says, sup, Our Money. Our Money says, AR got to go. Yes, he does. AR does have to go. We can all agree with that. Real Joe says, I have a feeling we are still getting Dayron, Big Unc. I want Dayron too. I want him. I wouldn't mind having him. Been wanting him for months. Getting AR replacement too, and Cam Thomas. Favorite player was Kobe and Walmart Wiggins, Highsmith. Hey, see, I like those names. I like those names. Any one of those names automatically put us a step better than what we are. Any one of those names put us a step better than what we are. The DJ says, a lot of people are saying we are done making moves. I really hope not. Maxey and Dalton hopefully traded. Yep. That's what I believe. Who's next? I believe they got that call. Hey, look, you're next. And then click. A dark, mysterious person on the other end of the phone said, hey, y'all next. Click. That's what I'm hoping to happen, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Christianity will never fall. Shout out to Christianity will never fall. A good trade for me. That's what's up. I agree with that. If you're new to this channel, Christianity, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button right now. Subscribe to Major Level Entertainment. Thank you for showing up, man. He said, next LeBron trade to Donald. I don't get that. But don't be trolling, man. Don't be trolling. I just gave you a shout out. Don't be trolling like that. Fuck does Donald Trump have to do with basketball? Like, knock it off. And Go James says, now you got to hope Luka and the boys will get Luke the ball. They better get Luke the ball. As a matter of fact, if I'm JJ Redick, I'm telling them, hey, look, you got the most dangerous three-point shooter in the league right now, by the numbers. One of the most dangerous three-point shooters in history. Motherfuckers like Clay or Steph Curry or some shit like that. Can't now one of you motherfuckers shoot the three as good as him. Not even Rui. Pass that motherfucker the ball when he is in the game. Pass him the ball. And when he get hot, ladies and gentlemen, you better let him take over. I don't give a fuck. If I'm JJ, I'm saying that. If I catch any of you non-3-point shooting niggas that shoot under 35%, shooting more threes than him, I'm benching your ass. Period. Don't take no fucking ill-advised step-back shot, 3-point shots. You get 3 a game, motherfucker. No more shooting 12 threes. If you're not the best 3-point shooter on the team, you know who I want shooting 12 threes? I want Luke Kennard shooting 12 of those motherfuckers. You know why? Because we know that 50% of them is going in. At least 45% of motherfuckers going. So if he's shooting 12 3-pointers, he making at least 5, 6. Hell, he might pop all 12 of those motherfuckers. That's who I want shooting threes. You other motherfuckers score the way you normally score. Foul bait, get to the fucking free throw line. LeBron bulldoze your way through traffic because you know ain't anybody gonna call no fouls on you, and you get your shit, you get your money from inside. But let this motherfucker take threes. Pastor Rui feeling it. Laravia and Marcus Smart, they feeling it. Luka, no. Get your shit the way you normally get it. AR, your shit the way you normally get it. The only way you don't get your shit the way you normally get it is if you wide the fuck open. Stop taking dumbass threes and there's 5 niggas guarding you. You better shoot that motherfucker to the corner. Real talk. Go James says, what everybody want AR gone for because of, well, I'm not going to answer that. We all know the answer to that. You know what I'm talking about? That playoff performance, you know what I'm talking about? Joe says, AR can go to Indy or New York. I don't give a fuck where he goes. Me neither. Nephew, me neither. He knew he was cooked once he bet on himself. Absolutely. Now it's pressure for him to perform in the playoffs because he's playing for a contract now. Yeah. If you're going to stay over here, let's see what you do in the playoffs. Because if you don't do nothing in the playoffs and you turn out to be average, like I say you've been average, like everybody say you've been average over the years, Hey, bro, ain't gonna be no other chance. You are gone, straight up and down like 6 o'clock. Yeah, I'm talking about. Like Go James says, how many of them? Luke shot a game? Because I probably say about 4 or 5 this season, and probably about 6 for his career. Probably, I don't know the numbers on that or how much he shoots, but I know he don't play a lot of minutes. But given the proper amount of minutes, he can. Well, let's say, hold on. This year, Luke Kennard is averaging. He's only averaging 20 minutes per game. Yeah, he's only averaging 20 minutes per game. He's shooting 54% from the field, and he's shooting 50% from the three. He's shooting 91% from the free throw line, and he's averaging 8 points. He's averaging 8 points in 21 minutes, and has played all 46 games this year. Yeah. Let's look at his game splits right quick. Okay. January 26th, he put up 13 points. He shot listen to these numbers, y'all. January 26th, that's just a couple weeks ago, he put up 13 points in 23 minutes. He shot 100% from the field, 100% from the three, and 100% from the free throw line. He got 1 blocked. He got 3 assists. He got 2 rebounds in that game. He had 1 turnover. 13 points in 23 minutes, 100, 100, 100 all the way across the board. And they won that game. Then 2 days later, on the 28th, he shot. He got 9 minutes. 9 points, 24 minutes. He shot 57% from the field. He shot 33% from the 3-point line. He didn't get any rebounds, any assists, anything like that. 9 points. But he played 24 minutes. The next game, played against Houston very next day. He played 16 minutes, but he didn't take a shot. But he got you 7 rebounds. He did get a block, and he did get an assist. So that lets me know Luke Kennard does play defense. Okay. Well, I knew he played defense, but he played pretty solid defense. He got 7 rebounds. He got an assist, and he got a block. Seems like he's averaging damn near a block a game, and he's 6'5". He's active. 2 games after that, on the 31st, 11 points. 0s across the board for rebounds, assists, and blocks. But he shot 100% from the free throw line, 50% from 3, and 67% from the field in 18 minutes of play. On the 3rd, his last game he played, he scored 12 points in 23 minutes. Guess what he shot from the field? 67%. You know what he shot from the 3? 67%. 5 rebounds, no free throws. 1 assist, another block. No turnovers. Gabe ain't doing nothing like that. Nothing like that. 23 minutes, 12 points. No free throw. That means, ladies and gentlemen, he getting his shit out of the mud. Leagues better than this motherfucker Gabe. Leagues better. Matter of fact, I think he beat him in every category this season. Here, let's take a look with me. Points. He averaged 8 points a game in 21 minutes. Gabe, 5 points a game in 20 minutes. Steals. He get more steals than Gabe. He averaged almost 1 whole steal a game. Gabe averages half a steal a game. He averaged more blocks a game. He averaged more assists a game. More rebounds a game. He shoot 91% from the field. Gabe shooting, from the free throw. Gabe shoot 91% from the free throw. But he's not even shooting the ball that much. He's not even getting to the free throw line that much. So those numbers are inflated. He shoots 50% from the 3. Gabe shoots 37% from the 3, which is not bad. He shoots 54% from the field. Gabe shoots 35% from the field. He beats him in every statistical category. The last 5 games, Gabe 0 points, 11 points, 6 points, 8 points, 0 points. Kennard, 13, 9, 11, 12. Ladies and gentlemen, we've upgraded. You could say ever so slightly. You could say we upgraded by a mile. But I believe that we upgraded. We have a dude that's having a 40, 50, 90 season. Actually, hell, a 50, 50, 90 season. 50, 50, 90 season. Let me say that shit again. We just acquired a guy that averages a 50, 50, 90 season. For those of y'all that don't know, 50-ish, 50, 50, 90 is 50% from field goal or better, 50% from the three or better, and 90% or better from the free throw line. That's what those splits are. 50, when somebody say 40, 50, 90 or something like that, that's 40% from the three, 50% from the field, 90%. This dude is a 50, 50, 90, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. This is crazy. I'm glad that motherfucker's gone. And you know what? Him going to Atlanta, that's great. But that's the last team that Gabe will play on. Because if he fuck it up over there, he's going to the damn Terrapins. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I don't care what he does now. I wanted him gone, and God damn it, he left. And it happened 1 month shy of Big Cuzzo's birthday, Big Unc's birthday. It ain't even my birthday and this shit happened. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to DJ for letting me know, because I would have never known. I would have just been learning about it now. But if it weren't for DJ hollering at me, I would have never figured it out. I was like, man, I don't give a fuck. Fuck, we don't do shit. Fuck it, man. I'm going with the Lakers no matter what they do. And then this happens, and ladies and gentlemen, I'm over the moon. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about. Cuzzo says, Joe, no, don't tell me he's another Dennis Schroeder. No. Yeah. Hey, man. It's not Luke Kennard. Luke Kennard is not another Dennis Schroeder, but you might be talking about Gabe. Yeah. Joe says he's 50% from three and top 5 in from three and top 5 in attempts. Yep, top 5 in attempts. LOL. The white Dennis with no defense. Go James says, Joe, facts, bro. Go James says, yeah, and I think Luke is 6'4" to 6'5". He is 6'5". He's 6'5", straight up and down like 6 o'clock. He's a true 6'5". And he got some bounce too. He can jump, he can dunk. He got a little bit of athleticism. He like Austin Reeves in that front, whatever. They both can dunk, whatever, basic dunks. But he plays better off defense than Reeves. He's a better shooter than Reeves at the field goal percentage, at the 3-point percentage, and at the free throw line. And Go James says, we're getting something that was wanted to get away from, but we must you correctly. Hold on. Wait a minute. Where am I? Okay. Correctly. We must use him correctly. We must use him correctly while he's here for real. Don't have that man's out there trying to guard the best player. No. We brought him in strictly as a shooter. But he can't play a little bit of defense. I mean, his last 3 games, his last 5 games, he's gotten 3 blocks. So he gonna do something. He's active on the boards. He'll get you a couple rebounds too. So shout out to that guy. You know what I'm talking about? Jackson Hayes. What the hell? Oh, Jackson Hayes was suspended. Yeah. Now Go James says, because we were talking about Reeves ass turning down that deal like that. Oh, yeah. He bet on himself. And you know, the deal was almost the same, too. 89 for you. Bro, I would have listen, $22 million a year is a lot of money. I wouldn't have turned that down. Who the fuck are you Who do you think you are for you to turn down $22 million a year? I don't understand these motherfuckers. I'm taking that 4-year, $89 million contract. That's more money than I woke up with. Who the fuck are you and what have you done to make you think you deserve more than that? I don't get it. Alex Caruso took his money real quick. Okay, boom. He got a similar deal. What, $92 million for 4 years? He took it. And that motherfucker's a 2-time champion. He could have easily said, no, I don't want it. Add another $5 million onto my shit, or nigga, I'm walking. He had the right to say some shit like that. This motherfucker ain't done nothing. And that's another reason he got to go. Who the fuck are you to believe that you deserve more than what the fuck we want to give you? You ain't showed up for us. Why? Because you put up a few punk ass more numbers in your regular season? Motherfucker, what have you done for us in the playoffs? Rui played better than you last year. And you don't hear him bitching about a contract. Nah, motherfucker. Show us what you can do. And if we don't trade him and we go to the playoffs, you better be all as much a bit of the him that you say you are this time around, because after this motherfucker ain't gonna be no more holding off for Reeves or whatever the case may be. Your buddy Jenny is not there to protect you and hold your hand anymore. Your ass is gone. Like yesterday's news. The fuck you think you are to turn down $22.5 million per year? Man, these motherfuckers is crazy. I don't want that. That's beneath me. $22.3 million. You turning that shit down? You crazy. That's $89 million in 4 years is $22 million and some change per year. It's motherfuckers out here don't want to even get up to go shovel shit every day for $18 an hour. And you complaining because they didn't pay you. Man, these motherfuckers is crazy. Give me that contract. I'll take that shit. Man, shit. Niggas work all their life just to get a fourth of that. Not even a fourth. Some niggas work their whole life and will never get that amount of money. Never. Work all their goddamn life and still don't mount up to 10, 15, 17 million. You get 22 million to dribble a fucking rubber basketball filled with air and shoot that motherfucker into a nylon netted hoop. Child's game. This motherfuckers out here busting their ass, risking their life, and they don't get a fraction of that. And these motherfuckers crying about that. And you acting like you done something like LeBron or Giannis or Jokic or some motherfucker or Shea or somebody like that. You ain't done shit. Lucky the motherfuckers even offered you that much. Because if I was the owner of the team, I'd have said, all right, motherfucker. Tell you what, you don't want that? Bitch, I could have gave you $15 million a year. 60 for 4 years. Bitch, I could deal you to the terrapins. Are you fucking around? Fuck you think you are? The audacity of motherfuckers, man. Shit kills me. Shit kills me. Cuzzo said next is a big. Yeah. Either a big or a 3-and-D guy. Quintessential 3-and-D guy. Because getting Luke Kennard, what that did was that boosted our bench a little bit. But it still does nothing for us in the starting lineup. We still need a viable 3-and-D person who can start right now. Somebody's going to have to start. So whoever this person comes in is going to have to play the 3. He's going to start in place of Rui. That's why I was hoping it would be a Wiggins or a Wiggins-like player that can start right now. Right now, we got LeBron. We got Ayton. We got LeBron, Rui, AR, and Luka. If we get a 3-and-D guy, we get a Wiggins or whatever the case may be, that means Rui has to be gone. Then that person starts in Rui's spot. Rui's gone. Or or if there was a way we could get said person and keep Rui. Now Rui goes to the bench. Now he's on the bench with Luke Kennard, Jake LaRavia. And all them dudes are shooters. They can shoot even Jake LaRavia sometimes. He's streaky, but he can shoot sometimes. When he get hot too. I'm just saying, sky's the limit. Okay, but I hit the hour mark, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's all I was going to do today. DJ will be doing the show in about an hour or so. If you're new to this channel, once again, hit that like button, hit that share button, hit that subscribe button. If you're new to the channel, all are welcome over here. Just don't come over here with that trolling shit because I'll boot you out of here just as fast as you can, man. I don't put up that shit here. You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody that showed up to the channel. Please go subscribe to Lakers in 5. Go subscribe to Laker Girl 36, even though she's not here. Go subscribe to Lakers for Life 50. That's Lewis's channel, even though he's not here. Go subscribe to Rundown Productions, even though he's not here. And go subscribe to my damn nephew, H. Motherfucking Davis 2. H. Davis 2, ladies and gentlemen. Please go subscribe to all those channels. Show your love. Show your support. On behalf of everybody over here at Major Level Entertainment, it's your boy Big Major and a part of the Major Level Mafia. We out. Peace and blessings. See y'all on Lakers in 5.
Everything I do is major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major. Everything I do is major. I'm getting major paper. Every time I whip a track, the shreds like a cheese grater. When I hit your spot, it ain't no way that no one can save ya. Like I said before, anything I do, I'ma do it major.